How well are you living in accordance with God's law of love? A blessed Wednesday to all. This is our reflection for today.
Holy Spirit, make my heart open to the Word of God. Make my heart open to goodness. Make my heart open to the beauty of God every day. Amen.
The life of Moses, the Egyptian prince turned fugitive, had been surrounded by special circumstances right from the very start. By the time of his birth, he had already been marked for death, as Pharaoh commanded that all newborn Hebrew boys should be murdered. Instead, Moses became the recipient of compassion as the adopted child of Pharaoh's daughter. Thus, the condemned Hebrew baby boy became an Egyptian prince, surrounded by wealth and privilege, living a life of status and luxury. But in his heart remained compassion and a thirst for justice that led him to defend the weak, even to the point of committing a crime that led him to spend the rest of his life in exile. He traveled to Midian and became a desert shepherd. One can only wonder what caused him to choose a life of hardship over a princely life. But it is clear that God's hand is behind all this because of his great plan, not only for Moses, but for the family of Jacob and his promise to Abraham. After 400 years, Jacob's family is about to move out of Egypt to become the full nation of Israel. God called Moses so that he could give Israel his commandments, laws that would help the chosen people transition from being a group of mere tribes and become a nation. But before that could happen, Israel must be transformed, become obedient and humble, and learn the law of love. Moses himself needed to learn to trust in God's promises, no matter how painful it could get. In the end, though he wouldn't be able to enter the promised land, that trust earned him God's friendship, allowing him to see God face to face. In today's gospel reading, Jesus went up a mountain to teach. It called to mind Moses, who went up Mount Sinai to receive the 10 Commandments from God. Now Jesus is being presented here as the new Moses, who will promulgate God's definitive law on the basis of his love for the world, as was truly intended, instead of focusing on mere external observances favored by the Pharisees and scribes. The Lord needed to put the disciples' hearts and minds at ease when he told them that he had